What is wrong with women? Women sometimes unintentionally sabotage their husband's success in marriage. This is a strong statement, but I have a compelling example and evidence from a woman who admitted to this behavior. Let's listen to her insights from her channel, The Happy Wife School. She confessed that she used to unconsciously wish for her husband to fail.
I love her channel, man. What's it called? The Happy Wife School. Let's have a listen to her.
The purpose of emasculating our husbands and emasculating men in our lives is because we don't want them to be successful. And I had to see this about myself and my marriage, that unconsciously, before I got it pointed out and before I could see it, I wanted my husband to fail, because that allowed me to feel stronger and in control in the relationship. And I was terrified that if he got strong in himself and he was successful and he went for his own dreams and his own goals, that he would leave. So we are invested in keeping our husbands down and keeping them weak.
She did this because it allowed her to feel stronger and more in control of the relationship. She was terrified that if her husband became successful and pursued his own dreams, he might leave her. This fear led her to invest in keeping him down and weak. Her admission is a powerful one and highlights a significant issue. Today, I want to dive deeper into this subject. Ladies, I want you to recognize if you are doing this in your marriage or relationship. The emasculation of men is a considerable problem in today's relationship landscape, whether married or not. I will outline 2 primary reasons for this behavior, but before we get into that, please give this message a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Fear is the first reason women might sabotage their husband's success. Women fear that if men become too powerful and successful, they will ultimately leave them. However, this fear is often unfounded.
Women feel that if men become too powerful and too big, they will ultimately leave them. And it's a false fear, because there is no advantage for a successful man to leave a woman that he is built with.
There is no real advantage for a successful man to leave a woman he has built a life with. The perception that men frequently leave their wives for younger models is exaggerated. It happens, but not as often as people think. Consider the lottery analogy. Millions play, but only a few win, and those few winners are highly publicized. Similarly, the instances where successful men leave their wives are rare but highly visible. Most successful men stay with their partners through thick and thin. The second reason women might sabotage their husbands is because they are influenced by the feminist mindset and the boss bee mentality, which places them in competition with their husbands. This mindset creates a desire for control and power, making them feel they should lead the relationship. Despite wanting a husband to lead, they fight for leadership due to societal influences. A vivid example of this dynamic is a video clip where a woman verbally abuses her husband, diminishing his self-worth. Her words cut deep.
I ever hurt you?
No, because you ain't got a big enough dick. Your dick
Hell
ain't
no.
big enough to hurt me, nigga. I've been telling you that for years. Is this your first time hearing that? Is this your first time hearing that? Niggas that got women hurt, dick is big.
You gonna really do me like this?
We're done here.
You gonna really do me like this? As long as I've been with you in bed.
Carrie,
Long
we're
out
done
I
here.
did.
Cry in the car.
Oh,
Cry in the car.
you gonna really
Be
do
a
this?
man. Get up off your pussy. Get up off your pussy. And you got to go, dog. Period. Well, this is over with. What man would want to sit around? What man? This over with, dog. This over. Get off your pussy.
Showing a lack of respect and appreciation for him. This type of abuse can be more damaging than physical abuse. Men who endure such treatment often feel broken and defeated. Ladies, if you want to preserve your marriage and build a stronger relationship, here are 4 key points to consider. 1. Understand that most men marry with the intention of building a life and family together. Men see marriage as a lifelong commitment. Therefore, maintain your self-esteem and avoid feeling insecure about your husband's success. Support him and be part of the process. Building together benefits both of you. 2.
I'm sorry to break it to you. If you're always operating in your comfort zone and you refuse to take risks and you lack intellectual intimacy, you don't go out there and try to learn new things, baby, you're not reaching new opportunities, you're always low in your confidence, you're not really inspiring this person. If this person is trying to grow, and you want to stay and you want to be on social media or on your phone and everybody else's business, and you're not really doing anything to add to his fruition, baby, eventually he's going to grow without you.
Make sure that your insecurities are not stemming from past relationships or influenced by single friends with a boss bee mentality. You chose to marry and build a life together, so focus on working with your husband, not against him.
That you shouldn't be dating in terms of that. I understand that women look for validation sometimes in men, but in terms of him, you know, I'm afraid to give my heart away. He broke my heart. He did this. You're bringing in all this stuff and you're guarded, but you want to be in a relationship. But yet still, this man has to walk on eggshells. And I don't see why dudes do that. Why would you want to be in a relationship with someone where you got to walk on eggshells and things like that? It just doesn't work out, man. And it's just basically, it's an anxiety-ridden relationship.
Your past does not define your present or future. 3, communication is key. Open and honest communication is crucial. Whether your business is thriving or facing challenges, keep your partner informed. This keeps both of you on the same page and helps maintain a sense of unity and partnership. Discussing successes and setbacks together fosters a stronger bond. 4.
Learn to listen, validate their experiences, don't interrupt. You know what? The list can go on. Just work on your communication, baby, okay?
Men and women both should be submitting in terms of giving in the relationship, as far as listening to their partner, which is one thing that she said also, is listening. Sometimes you'll have these conversations and she's just listening to respond, not listening to what you're saying, because she's taking it as you're criticizing her. I'm above reproach. Why are you criticizing me? And I don't want to hear anything about what I'm doing wrong. I don't want to hear that and it's the word wrong. There's a way to talk, there's a way to receive, there's a way of understanding. Especially if you want something to work. If you don't want anything to work, you're not going to approach it from the heart space, as I like to say.
Avoid neglect. Ensure that your partner does not feel neglected in your pursuit of success. Regularly communicate your plans and make time for each other. Let your spouse know that their support and efforts at home are valued and contribute to your joint success. Prioritize quality time together to strengthen your connection. To summarize, do not sabotage your marriage by competing with your husband or trying to control him. Grow together, support each other, and communicate openly. Ladies, the biggest lie you've been told is to compete with your man. Instead, support and grow with him. He's working for the family, not just for himself. Understand that his success is your success.